Good evening, viewers. Super GT here. Welcome to another week of daily races. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. But we're here. A new week. Here are the races. There are the races. We have, here we go then, Ferrari GTO around Brands Hatch. Group 4 at Dragon Trail. And race C this week is Bathurst in Group 3. Interesting set of races. Not sure I'm the biggest fan of them, but I've got to put up with them for a week. I've got no choice. Luckily with the 250 GTO you don't have to buy the car. You can just borrow one, even though they cost 20 million credits. So luckily they're just giving you the car for this race at least. I'm going to start off with a Group 4 at Dragon Trail. That's in about 8 minutes. And then that'll finish and I'll be able to do the Group 3. And then that'll finish, I'll be able to do the Ferrari. And then we'll do a few more. And then if we get time, a couple of open lobby races at the end. So, Group 4, this race, let's enter, starts in 8 minutes. These two cars seem like the best cars. I've seen a couple of people using the Viper. Wait, have I actually got a Viper? Don't think I do. Let's just buy one quickly. Because the Group 4 Viper is actually a fairly good car. I've seen a fair amount of people use that car. Let's have a look. America, of course. But yes, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Glad to have you along. This is the car we want. Yeah, almost at 100k. We are getting very close. We're getting there. What are we on now? 95.5. Yep, it's actually very close now. It could happen within a month. Crazy, really. It's absolutely crazy. But amazing support. Amazing. Is the Pikes Peak update coming out at the end of August? I have no idea, but Pikes Peak would be a pretty cool addition into the game. Bring back the Suzuki Escudo. Oh man, what a car. Road to 100k subs. We've been on that road for a very long time. About 7 years, in fact. Right, where are we going? Group 4. So I just bought the Viper just in case I want to use it later, but for now I'm going to use the Veyron. This car's good around here because it's such a beast, such a heavy tank. It's a tank. It just has infinite traction. It just doesn't slide at all. So that's why this thing's so good. Favourite Group 4 car? Well, often you're having to use the Megane. I wouldn't say it's my favourite though. It's hard to say in Group 4. Maybe the Evo because it's the car that could fight against the Megane. Right, let's set a couple of laps. This track is really hard to nail a lap around because you get most of the way around and then you've got that bloody chicane at the end, which is, it's not easy to nail it around there. It's very easy to hit the wall if you're trying to go for absolute lap time. It's very easy to hit the wall and murder yourself. Let's see. This race is only 4 laps, so it's not too long, about 8 minutes. So just no drama at all, because it is a heavy boy. It's a very heavy boy, this car. you can kind of cut there. As long as you've got 2 wheels on the curb, you can cut it, but it unsettles the car if you do that. Yeah, I feel like the Veyron is the better car for this race. I did a couple of them earlier, and it was winning most of them. The GTR though is good. It's just this chicane here, this second bit. It's possible to take it flat out. I watched the top replay and he takes it flat, which is crazy. But I can't. I'm not on that level. But I think as long as you're consistent in the race, you'll be okay. Too much of a slide, too much curb. Okay, I haven't entered the race. I need to do that before I forget. So my qualifying lap there, a second and a half off the top of my friends list. I felt like my lap is a good lap, but still a long way to go. Okay, let's enter with the Veyron, the heavy boy. This card sort of, it doesn't really feature all that much, and then it just comes out to play on some certain circuits. Here we go though. You might notice that my face is a lot brighter. I bought a light, a backing light, because I was going very dark during the night on my live streams. So I have more consistent lighting now. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go on my Instagram. It's my latest post on there. You see the light itself. Do we receive? Have I missed something? I've missed a donation, haven't I? I've missed something. Get ready for the suck. Indeed. Thanks to Be Cool 2525. Is that today? Yeah, he hasn't appeared. Okay, got 2 minutes until the race. Right. Won't have enough time to set a lap, but all practice is practice. And then let the games begin. It's good to see Seaside come back, I suppose. I much prefer Dragon Trail Gardens, but you've got to have some variety. And still, not a fan of weekly races. Just not a fan. Not a fan. Am I going to Gamescom? I'm not. I've never been to Gamescom. I've never been to a gaming convention, if I'm honest. I've never been to E3, never been to Gamescom. I would like to go to one. Car's absolutely planted through it. So good to be back on the live streams again. Did 2 last week. I was thinking of doing another endurance race. The annoying thing is that I'm busy next 2 weekends. So I mean, I could do it on the weekday in the evening, but if these endurance races are going to go on for 6 hours, it's difficult. That was going to be a good lap. Shame I can't actually see how fast it's going to be. That'll probably be a 146. Okay, that's really deep though, into the final corner. Okay, probably 147 after that final turn. Messed it all up. Oh my god, I'm 13th on the grid. Jesus. Calster's in it. 13th, I'm way down. Obviously that isn't a good lap, I need to improve. Well, the aim then I think from there would be top 10. If we can get top 10 we're doing well. It's not going to be unlucky for me. Lots of A+, one SS in there. Lots of AS drivers. I need to monitor my driver rating too because anything below 50,000 it'll go down to A+ again. Or it'll go down to A. And I'm on 54,000, so... Yeah, Calster, I think you should just back everyone up. Back up the pack. Wait for me to go into the lead. Carry on backing them up. Oh man, this is going to get messy. I qualified really early this morning. And I was in the top 10 stars because I was that early. And I was on pole position. But now, lap's a bit awful. Yeah, that's a good point about who's saying that. The SS driver, you don't actually know they're like. Well, he is SS obviously, but he could just be a CS driver who's been awarded the SS. You never quite know. I'll say most SS drivers are probably at least A or A+ quality. I'll say though, my qualifying time there doesn't seem that good, 13th out of 16, but I often do better in the race than I do qualifying, so... Oh no, I'm up to 12th now. 12 out of 15, someone's dropped out. But if I can get into the top 10, I'll be happy with that. Right, here we go then. Race number 1. I can't even flash my headlights because I'm that far back, you can't even see me. So we've got mostly Veyrons, a TT, Audi Titty in there, GTR, and a Corvette. So 80% Veyrons basically. You can't be SS and BS at the same time, but you don't know what. How do I say it? You get SS for finishing high up in the FIA season, so you could be ES and then get awarded SS by finishing well in the FIA seasons. So you don't actually know what their rating was before. So SS looks good, they might not actually be that good. Typical dive bomb into turn 1. That's it, back out mate, get out of it. Nudging the Corvette. Well, I always do this, I'm always nudging people in the back. Just carrying way too much, oh don't go defensive mate. Corner. Let's get that slipstream as much as possible. I'm going to look for it. It's fairly civilised so far. Are we going to see any mistakes through the chicane? This is where it's going to happen. If the crap is going to happen, it's going to happen here. Yeah, a couple of guys. Oh man. Had no time to react to the guys ahead. Luckily I've got a boost off the guy behind. Oh mate, that's wide. See ya later. Oh, swerving across. Okay, back to 11th. Oh, it's got 7 gears. Okay. For a mistake, really. It's really hard to overtake unless you, well, you're waiting for a mistake most of the time. It seems like all these people are quick, so it's hard to just beat them on pace. That guy didn't have a good exit. Passing there though. Oh man, again. That's so annoying. Oh, he got a penalty for that. He's going to serve it. He's have a good lap here to get back on this train. What car is that? He's a bit angry. He's right on me. Whoever he is. There's a big train there. Surely that's gonna something's gonna go wrong in that. But they've driven well so far. Everyone in this race, most people. Slowly catching, but. I might give myself a chance at the end of the last lap. But you see just how close it is. They're killing each other in terms of time. Still trying to work out what car that is. And that matte black paint is making it really difficult to tell. Rip! I'm actually going to finish last here. God's sake, I hate that chicane. Okay, that's my A+ rating gone. It just looks like it's so close. Like Calster's winning by a long way, but second to 10th is just a train. So if you qualify at the front, I need to get better at qualifying. That's the clear message here, I think. And better at that chicane. But yeah, this isn't one of my strong tracks. Yeah, let's have a look at my driver rating after this race. I think it's decimated. Absolutely decimated. might get 13th. Yep, this guy's made a big mistake. So that's where I started at least. Actually, no, it's nice. I started 12th. God damn it! God, well, someone else killed themselves. Next up is probably an even harder race for me. Bar first. Mount Panorama. Oh, yellow flag, come on. Someone die. Oh man. It's going to be me. Turning in so late. It's going to be that's a disappointing race. Once you get into this A, I mean, since I've been A+, it's been a lot harder. It's good, but it's hard. But it's been harder. What's up, Preston? Welcome to the stream, mate. Okay, well that was a disappointment. You see how close it was from, let's say, like from 3rd to 9th. It was like just a couple of seconds. That group was very close. Right, let's see. I'm going to see if I've actually lost. I didn't change in terms of sportsmanship. Faster lap was a long way off. Okay, well, the TT finished 2nd. Wow, okay. So that's that first race. That didn't go well at all. We can move to Mount Panorama. And you know what? The full GT is a beast. I'm going to use the Lexus. I tried driving the full GT around here and I found it difficult. But then again, I find most cars difficult. As a viewer, I've been liking the quality of A+ races. Yeah, I think since A+, it's been a step up. It's been a lot more difficult, but in a good way. I'd rather be finishing 13th in a good race rather than winning a crap race, you know. Okay, how long? Oh, I didn't enter the bloody race again. What am I doing? Race entry. Yes, I did about 10 laps in this car earlier. I've done about 10 in the Ford. And I was quicker in the Lexus, actually, weirdly. Because the Ford is... Well, it's got the fastest times around this track. And it's just a beast on the straights. Let's give this a go. Do a race with the Aston Martin. I can give that a try. Let's have a look at the top 10. So top 10 is all Ford apart from 10th. My friends list is a bit more balanced, but I'll try the Lexus, see how it goes. Yeah, Calstar, I thought the Ford was really like around the St. Croix circuit, the race we had a couple of weeks ago, it felt very manageable. But around here, I don't know, it just felt really difficult to drive. So maybe this would be the better answer, because it's just be a bit easier to drive. I won't make as many mistakes, hopefully. Do they reset track times after nerfing the cars? Well, the daily races or weekly races change all the time, so they just... The leaderboards for these races are just just new. These aren't like overall leaderboards for all time, the ones that we're just looking at. Oh man. Okay, let's go again. Right. This honestly, this track is one of my worst. It's so difficult to get right consistently. It's very hard to be consistent at this track. Very easy to make a mistake. Like that. Come on, right, one more. Please place. Yeah, wait. Let's have a look. I would place my webcam on the left, but that's where all the lap times are. All that you can't see is my best lap, which is 204.3. So if I move my webcam to the left, it blocks the positions in the race. So I think this track it's like racing at the Nürburgring, Nordschleife. It's like, just go around and don't make a mistake, and then you'll do well. Then we've got the 250 GTO next after this, that is a weird car to drive. A little bit too quick. It's alright. This is the hardest section here. Might just keep it in third actually. I could try a lap with traction control, see how it goes. But I like to always practice with it off. I tend to, let's put it on to 1, see if it helps. It might help a little bit. I think Group 4 you almost never need traction control. Group 3 I used to use it quite a lot, but now I don't feel like I need it. Well, in 90% of occasions I don't really need it, but I think certain occasions we can make an allowance, like this track. It just feels a bit, it's like a safety buffer, I think. So it's very easy to make that one mistake on traction, and just having that traction control a little bit helps. So yeah, call me a noob all you want, but I'm going quicker now. Yep, still going quicker. Still going quicker. Still going quicker. Third gear through here. Yeah, that's better. Less drama. Okay. I think the thing is, around these daily races now, you need to just do like 20 laps practice. I'm only doing about 10. I need to do a lot more. Too much curb. That one TCS feels a bit better, to be fair. I think that's the better option. Right, here we go. Let's see where we are on bar first. Yeah, yeah, it's a good challenge. It's a very good challenge. Come in the middle, 8th. 204.3. So the guy in 3rd at 203.5, which isn't too far ahead in terms of lap time. And it's actually a fair split of cars. A lot of 4 GTs at the front and at the back. So from 8th, if I can get a top 5 or a podium at absolute best, that'll be good. A couple of SS guys there though. Yeah, Calster, your time and Snake's time I think are you both top 10 stars for this? About a second and a half quicker than everyone else. Yeah, fair few different cars, which is good to see. We haven't seen that for a while in a Group 3 or Group 4. Yeah, SS. That's the thing about SS. Like, I had 2 really average races in my manufacturers so far this season, and I'm in the top 200 for the region. What's going on here? So I finished like 14th, and what's the other one? That Dragon Trail race I did in Group 4. Finished, again, I think it's 2 14th places. There's good drivers in there, but I didn't finish very well. And I'm still top 200, so I'm on course to get SS at this moment.
And his name is Super GT.
MC Slayer, in Forza 7, what is your favourite C-Class car overall? Oh, C-Class, I don't really venture into C-Class that much. Honda Civic 97, that thing's OP though. I like the Subaru BRZ in that class actually. Thank you for the donation. Danish krona, I believe that currency is. Right, here we go. The focus must begin now. Got Beetle ahead, a Viper behind. Or is that 2 Vipers? Can't quite see that other car. Is that the Lexus as well? He's lunged. Right, the fuel saving begins. Go past this guy. Gone for it. Oh god. Almost murdered myself on him. Guy just casually parked on the outside of the corner. There we go. Jesus Christ. Don't do anything, mate. Stay back there. That mountain section requires so much concentration. Well, that's a good start though. Got away from the Russian. Got that man ahead. 9 laps. Trouble ahead. Third is the aim, I think. First and second, there's no chance. OP slipstream. Was caught up a little bit. So the thing about this game is, when it's this close, it's almost better just to sit behind and not bother attacking. Okay, that man's gone for it. Oh! He's going wide, he's going deep. Way too deep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Into fourth. It's not bad. Gap 3.3 to the Swede up ahead.
And his name is Super GT.
Slayer. Best steering wheel is in Forza 7 on Gran Turismo. Oh, wait, let me get through the mountain first. Right on me again. Turned away at the wrong moment. Oh, Sweden's made a mistake. Got a penalty. And the guy behind's got a penalty. Okay, that's good news. I'll say it's hard to say which is better. I think when you're playing on a wheel, Gran Turismo feels better than Forza on a wheel. But it's just when you're playing with a controller, it's hard to say. I think on a controller they feel both good. Okay, he served his penalty somehow. The Swede. I just wondering, do I go for the undercut? Do I go on lap 4 at the end of this lap or the end of lap 5? That I don't know. Okay, I've got a nice gap now. Preston not liking the weekly races. I'd much rather daily, but I'd much rather like every 3 days. That'd be nice. every 3 days or every 4 days or something. Every week is too long. Let's see what the top guys do at the end of this lap. Cal and... No, Cal's the second. I think they're right... Judging by the map, they're right on each other. So I can only see one arrow. So let's see what they do. Both stay out. It's an awkward pit lane entry here as well, so gotta try not to bin it and make myself look like an absolute idiot. I'll go back on the brakes a little bit. I'm not driving particularly well actually, but as I said, it's about not making mistakes. I don't think I've really made many. Almost. Oh, that was silly. Just
Super GT.
Perfect time for a donation through this section. I'll have a look at that in a minute. I'm sure you can understand. Lost half a second for that section. Why don't I use the wheel? I just feel a lot more comfortable using the controller. I just feel like I couldn't get really any sensation from the wheel. I couldn't feel the car at all. I would use the wheel if I was playing like iRacing or whatever, or proper sims. I would definitely use it. Cal in with 29%. Let's see what I get. Okay, I've done that perfectly, I think. 28%. That's not too bad. It's a long pit lane entry here as well. What have the guys behind got? Posy 22%. GTA. It's changing too quick. I can't see. I think with that 28%, I've got quite a lot more than most people. Calster going out with 58, and Snake going out with 66. I'm going to go just past the diamond, 61%. Okay, I should have gained from that. Let's have a look. Yep. Massively gained. Massively gained. That took nearly 7 seconds now. Might need to fuel save a bit more, but saved so much over those. I think they were going angry on the revving.
Super GT.
Thank you for the donation. I'll read them out at the end of this race, or when I get to a straight if I can still see it. So Now it's a case of just bringing it home, I think. Possibly catching up with the Swede, but we'll see if he makes a mistake. I think he has just made a mistake. I've gained about a second. So he's obviously not a fan of that section. Yep, yeah, he's definitely closer. Nice glasses, many thanks, Fashion Devil. Yeah, I got them about... I just had a random eye test, and I thought, you know, why not, let's just do it. And then they recommended that when I'm on the computer or playing games I should wear glasses. And it does help, actually. I've always felt my vision is fine, but actually wearing the glasses it does things to appear clearer, well, which is the idea of them. If they didn't, then they've done a bad job. Yeah, the thing is, I want to push for third, but I don't want to make mistakes at the same time, and I'm going to have to go a second a lap quicker than this guy. The sensible thing to do now is to settle for fourth, bring it home. The cautious thing.
And his name is Super GT.
Trump 2020. I thought it was all about Kanye 2020, mate. I'm voting for Kanye West, even though I'm not American and I can't vote, but I am going to vote for Kanye West. Oh god, that's wide. Hashtag Kanye 2020. Get it trending. Oh god. Okay, we don't want a big mistake. So the top two both using the Ford, and they are miles ahead. So I think that thing's hard to drive, but if you can tame it, then you're all right. And looking at the map, there is a really big there's a really big gap between me and the guy behind. 11 seconds now, and they're all right on each other. I'm just glad I'm not in that battle. Yeah, 1.1k viewers. Hello everyone. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you all for tuning in to watch some idiot race some GT Sport. Okay, 2.2 laps of fuel remaining. Should be okay. I mean, if I'm consolidating fourth, then I've got no problem. So this gap to the Swede gets bigger, and then he makes a mistake, comes back down by a second, but I don't think I'm going to catch him. Calster and Snaker. Again, their arrows are right on each other on the map, first and second, nothing to separate them. I think this performance is as cautious as it gets. But to be fair, if I'd gone a lot more aggressive, I could have got third, but then there's a very good chance I could have got 20th or 18th. There's a massive bump there. The car just didn't want to turn. Okay, a bit clumsy. I'm bringing it home, lads. Bring home the fourth place. And I haven't got a penalty in this race. Do I stream on Twitch? I only do on YouTube, actually. I used to do Twitch a long time ago. I don't think I'll get anywhere near this amount of viewers on Twitch. it. So obviously Twitch is the much bigger platform, but I'm quite happy here, to be honest. Okay, one more lap just to bring it home now. Cowstone Snake still going at it. How long's the race gone on? It's not even 20. It's not going to be a 20-minute race. It's coming home. We can bring back the meme. It's coming home, lads. Super GT is bringing it home. In the most cautious display of driving you've ever seen in the world. Oh, a bit of a slide. I can even just scratch my nose a little bit there. As all good racing drivers do, you know. Slow down to brush your nose. I'm driving so badly now. Haven't made a crucial mistake. Haven't made any big errors, so I'm happy about that. Because normally I do. I've normally got a big error in me in every race. And in this race, that hasn't happened. Still half a lap left to go, though. There's no point, though, in pushing. I don't think I was going to get third. And the gap to fifth is massive. Yeah, the Lexus seems good, but it looks like I need to tame the Ford around it if I want to be a bit quicker. It is the quicker car. There we go. Still got 3% fuel left, so overfilled a little bit. Or 2%. Oh, okay, there we go. That's done. It's going to be a 4th. Not bad. We started 8th. Quite a long way off the lead. Cowster first, Snake second. Very close. There was nothing to split. Nothing to split them really. Actually, the top 3 all in the Ford. So that probably explains why I couldn't really progress much further than that. I used joysticks. 6-axis is smooth, but I don't know. I'd rather just use a wheel than do this. I quite like it's a good idea though. The 6-axis, it works. It works really well. Yeah, the GT4, the 4 GT it's a beast on the straights. It is ridiculous. It just feels a bit awkward for the mountain. But then again, every car feels awkward for the mountain. The 4 GT LMs don't belong. Yeah, it's hard to say where it belongs, but I don't mind it being there. It just needs to be balanced. If it was balanced, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, Matman there got screwed over. There was that one lucky incident at the chase, the chicane, where I think it was, who was it? I think it was Slovan and Matt. They both went wide. That gave me a gap. Okay, that was good. We'll settle for that. But now we come to the real difficult business. The Ferrari 250 GTO at Brands Hatch. This thing drives so weird. I still don't know how to drive it because the gear shifts are really strange. It takes about a year to change gear, so it's best sort of just to not change gear, or don't change down if you really can avoid it, so you don't have to shift back up again. Right, let's see if that improved my rating or not. 54. Yeah, it did actually. But went up by about 600. Yeah, this. I mean, daily race A is always an absolute mess. It normally is, but it's a new week. We're going to give it a go at least. See what happens. Gato for the overlay. Okay, to stream, if you want to get all this like overlay stuff. Actually, I think I should move that down here. The thing you want to use is OBS, or Streamlabs OBS is what I use. And you can get all this overlay stuff with that webcam and all that nonsense. So this car it's weird. I don't quite know how to drive it, to be honest. It's just the gears. It just feels so strange. The race is going to be very weird. I was actually at this track yesterday. I was at Brands Hatch. Can you go into photo mode? You see that stand? Pretty much where the number is, my lap time, the 22, 23, 24. That stand there, that's where my grandstand seat was. Cars died. It was DTM, and it was actually the racing wasn't that great because it was close, but they can't really overtake. It's almost like Formula 1 levels of downforce, so they just couldn't overtake. But I walked around the GP loop, which is where we're going now. So on the right hand side, you can see all of this on my Instagram if you want to see some little snippets, and on Twitter. And oh my god, these cars are loud. I think they're louder than current F1 cars. And it was actually painful listening to them go by when you're standing right up against the fence, like on the right hand side there. I was pretty much just walking down this fence, you can see. It just hurts. It's painful. But it's a good experience, DTM. You can't change the setup on these cars, so the cars are the same for everyone. This is going to be almost got sucked off again. I don't normally ever go into daily race A. It's just a minefield basically, and I don't think many A+ drivers or SS drivers bother. You've only got stuff. You can only lose really. Even if you win, like your DR is not really going to go up, so it's often not worth doing. But for the benefits of this stream, I'm going to go into it. And luckily, this car, I mean, it costs 20 million credits. So luckily they give you the car. Well, they don't give it to you, they let you rent one, shall we say. You have to give it back at the end. Just hand back this £20 million masterpiece, please. Oh yeah, no worries. I won't wreck it. Don't change down to second. I felt, yeah. I couldn't decide if that was the right or wrong thing to do. I was trying to follow my ghost earlier and I couldn't work it out. Right there. Probably could have kept it in fourth actually. And here I'll keep it in third rather than second and see how that goes. Yeah, there. You see just how much time you lose that gear change. The ghost just dropped right back. Right here, can I? Can I just do that? Don't even bother with fourth. If I can get away with it, I'll do it. Okay, here we go. Where am I? Fifth on the grid. 137.9. Irishman in the lead, 136.5, 36. Okay, it's close from 3rd to 7th. We're all very close on time, so it might be a close race. There's only 12 of us. A load of BS. This race is going to be a load of BS. I can tell you that. Oh, is it a grid start? Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, yeah. Daily race A is normally a grid start. Oh, God. Yeah, I love Brands actually. It's a really hard track. There's one thing that I really like about it, and that is it's kind of old school with the gravel traps in the grass. I don't like all this. I shifted down to 2nd. Don't need to do that. I don't like all this tarmac where people make a mistake and then they just keep the foot in and keep it on the tarmac and don't lose the position. I'm not a fan of that. Whereas at least here, you make a mistake, you go off, you lose position, so don't make a mistake. No. Right, here we go. I'm predicting nothing but death. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of BS in this race. You can see that. There it is, the most expensive grid in history. Okay, what do we do off the line? Maybe put TCS on a little bit. I don't know. I don't think so. Right, here we go. I'm okay behind. Oh, the leader's binned himself. Oh, mate. No, he's got sucked off. Okay, the guy ahead went down to 2nd gear. God, do you want to force me any more narrow, mate? Get out. I have no sympathy. Ruthless AF. Right, come on. I'm going to win this race. Oh, that's beautiful. Keep in 4th gear. No drama with these stupid gear changes. Go back through here, keep in 4th. Oh yeah, that's good. That Frenchman's going to try and seek revenge on them.
Super GT.
Donington Park in Gran Turismo Sport. Oh, that does remind me. I need to read out those donations in a second. Although, I think I did read them all out. Donington Park would be a good track. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that. He got sucked off. Up into 2nd. So much suckage. Oh, 5 laps of this. Jesus. Okay. Oh, God. Gap behind is 2 seconds. Let's keep it that way. I'd like to know where that Irishman has got back up to. The guy, the pole sitter, who binned himself. All got sucked off. We've all been there. If you watched my FIA race from last week, you'll know. Brands Hatch, Paddock Hill Bend. It's got a strong suck. Okay, it's going okay so far. Gap up to 2.4 behind. I'm not gaining on the leader though. Keeping fourth through this first corner. There's a good chance he could get sucked off though. I'm going to play it nice and careful like I did in the last race. That's deep. What the hell went on there? Felt like I braked. Felt like I braked where I was meant to. Obviously I didn't. I'm just thinking which combination would I like to see for next week's, in inverted commas, daily races, which are now weekly races. Because we do need more tracks in this game. Sometimes when you see, like, Group 4 at Suzuka, it's like, oh man, I've done that so many times. Or Group 3 at Nürburgring GP, it's like, oh man, how many times? I haven't seen Maggiore come up in a long time. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Tokyo Expressway in the Bugatti Veyron. That'll be absolute death. God, I've murdered the engine of this car, I think. Keep it on the island. There we go, that's better. Skip out second, yeah, that's better. Purple sector. Car's not too bad on traction actually, it doesn't really slide coming out of the corners. It's just the gear changes. Just a nightmare. Another purple sector. 4 temps up. Five seconds to the guy behind, so looking fairly good. Let's go for this purple lap. Oh, just about up. Let's try go for here, 4th gear. Yeah, I think that's better. What's it going to be? Come on. My personal best though. I think it's clear from a lot of my races that I need to qualify better. Oh god, right, off the throttle, off the throttle. So I seem to go forward a lot in the race, but the qualifying performance isn't that great. Would I pay for more tracks? I would, but yeah, I would if they added like a big pack of tracks. I would pay for them if I had to, but The thing I don't like about that is I don't like having the community split. I think if there's new tracks, I want everyone to have them. So I want to kind of race against everyone on the new track, if you know what I mean, rather than only the people who've paid for it. But because I remember in Forza 6 there was that Porsche expansion. They added VIR, and you couldn't get a race around VIR because not many people bought the pack. And you can only race Porsche around it. It's a bit silly, to be honest. Okay, there we go, second. So, it was an aggressive move for that Frenchman, but I felt like I had some of the space. Yeah, I'll settle for that. It was a questionable move on the French guy, but there's a move in DTM yesterday. I think it was Jamie Green come out of the pits and he just bundled someone across the grass. So like the guy's there, like you can't give them no space. So yeah, screw him. Okay, we'll settle for that. But we probably won't be doing that race again. Let's see if that's murdered. My clean race record is only 3. I've only done 3 in a row. Pretty bad. My sport mode went up by... My racing went up by about 100 points, which isn't very much. Let's have a look at the rating here. I just want to test this light, okay? So I bought a new light. I'm going to turn it off, see how dark I am. Yeah, makes a difference. Laguna Seca, yeah, we'd all love to see Laguna. I think that's a popular request, or I always hear Spa and Laguna Seca. Okay guys, I want you to vote. Which race do I do next? B or C? Wait, if I do B, then it's only a 10-minute wait for the next C. If I do C, then I've got to wait. Oh, there'd only be a 10-minute wait as well. But what do you want me to do? Race A again, oh. Race B. Yeah, I think most of those are saying B. Okay, let's actually enter the race this time. Oh no, is it frozen? Nope. Just wonder if I should try something else. If I could, someone in the GTR gave me a really hard time earlier. It's just like it's dominated by the Veyron. I'll just get murdered in anything else. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Like the domination of the Veyron. Yeah, someone used a TT just now. Wait, qualifying time trial. I'm going to give the TT a go. This could go really badly. I've got the Fanta Banter wagon. Screw it. Let's just give it a go. I've got time to qualify as well. There it is, the Fanta Banter wagon. Audi Titty. I'm going to take the fight to these big boy Veyrons. How is it that some don't have the replay available? I don't know what it is that decides whether your replay is available. I noticed that today a lot of replays are available, but I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. All I remember is the understeer on the exits of corners in this thing. Oh, look at that, it just wants to straighten itself out. Oh, it's so nice having a fast gear change compared to that stupid Ferrari. Yes, I just insulted the 250 GTA. One sec, did I read out all those donations? I feel bad if I don't, so I just need to check. Yeah, I did. So it's alright. We're good. Right. Yeah, the acceleration is the hard thing to deal with in this car. It just straightens itself out. Better on the brakes though. Yeah, it's the speed on the straights. If I can just get in the slipstream though, I might be alright. That might be my saving grace. This could go very badly, trying this car. Let's see if I've still got 12 minutes until the race starts, so if I can get my lap time a bit closer. My record is 46.2 or 146.2. If I can get anywhere near that, then I'll be happy. Oh, car felt better through there. That could be very useful because I'm not good for that chicane. I'm shocking, as you saw in the previous race. Okay, maybe keep it third. .47.7, but that wasn't a good lap. That was my first proper lap. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Okay, I need to adapt the way I drive this thing. Jesus. You have to change your line. You have to kind of go in deeper and cut back and get a straighter exit, as if it's like sort of a wet line. If it was raining. Go in deep, cut back. Good through there. I feel comfortable for the chicane. And there's lots of people making mistakes through there, so that could really help. And definitely need to brake later for that. I'm worryingly still quite a long way off. More than a second. 47.5 that time. I know I can save a lot of time at this first chicane though. 2/10, not too much. I predict this is going to end really badly driving this car, but screw it. Sometimes it's nice just to experiment and just see, just test out something different. Oh yeah, I can really, I've got the confidence through there. Still, it's only going to be a low 47 at best, or a high 46. It'll be a high 46. Oh, still a long way off. I've stayed A+ though, with all this experimenting. It hasn't been too bad. My score's hovered around 55,000 for about a week now, hasn't changed. I mean, obviously this race could go very badly, but I don't think I'm not going to lose a whole rating. I'm not going to lose a whole 5,000 points. We'll see. Car's so stable. I love it through that chicane. That's about it. Oh man. Just that understeer on exit is horrible. Let's just see if there's any replays I can watch in this car. What am I doing? Replays. Obviously, top 10 stars is all Veyron. Screw it, going Veyron. It wasn't quick enough. Even though I felt like I was maxing it, or I wasn't maxing it, but I was still nowhere near as fast. Oh, right. I'm going to boogie in the boogie Veyron. Okay, Calster with the advice. Gotta rev this thing exactly halfway. I think he's got such a deep, grunty roar, this guy. It feels slow doing that. Or it sounds slow. But Clearly that's the way forwards. Okay, let's try and set a couple of laps on this thing. I can get on the throttle a lot earlier in this thing. The Audi TT was always a weird car. It's just hard to drive on the exits of corners. That guy did really well to finish second in the previous race around here. There we go, the chicane. This is where it all goes wrong for me. Kind of got to turn in. There's a curb on the right hand side as you go in. Turn in when you're halfway along it, and you kind of get in okay if you do that. That's a bit deep. And here we go. First proper lap coming up. Yeah, the title I put getting penalties, but I haven't actually, I don't think I've got a penalty, or have I? If I have, then not many. Because that was a 46.7 and it wasn't even a good lap, that was quicker than what I did in the Audi. Still up a little bit, 2 tenths. Yeah. Didn't go wide enough on the entry and didn't turn in earlier. Lost a little bit. Again, it's going to be a mid 46, which is a bit better. If I can do that in the race, I'll be okay. 46.5. Do need to improve that qualifying time though, ideally. Much better exit. You can see that I can go. So if I finish this up, I'll be matching my best. And I didn't even take the chicane that good on my previous lap. So I can definitely beat that 46. I can get into the 45s, definitely. Just need to actually do it. Stop pissing about and just do it. Although I can't do it now, I've only got 4 seconds left. Look at that, half a second up. So this lap could have been 45. Oh baby, look at that, 7 temps up. Would have been a 45.8. 8 temps up, 45.7. Oh god. Second up nearly. 1.1. Oh no, I can go down again. But there, I could have gone. I could have gone a second quicker. Could have got a mid 45. Oh well. A mid 45 would have put me about 5th. So yeah, that doesn't help. Okay, here we go though. We've got a very quick Spaniard in the lead. Got a Huracan in front of me. There's a Viper a little bit behind. Yeah, lots of Veyrons. 14 Veyrons, 1 Viper and 1 Huracan. Not much variety. Pretty much a one-make race. Let's see how it goes. Right. Sorry, mate. Let me just read something quickly. Okay, guys, it's official. I'm going to Silverstone this weekend. World Endurance Championship. Okay, nice. Got VIP for Silverstone this weekend. No. Yeah, boys. Right, here we go. This is where my DR suffers a fatal blow. Murder that engine. We can't lose to that Lamborghini. We cannot let that happen. We should be past him by turn 1. Roly Willy, nice. Right, here we go. Get that strong suck off the Lamborghini. He's gone defensive. Go on this side, mate. It's happening, mate. Oh yeah. Got the inside line for this guy. Let it happen, mate. That's not a good line, mate. Okay, up into 7th. I'll take that. At this rate, I'll be first after the first lap. Oh my god. I can't take that stupid chicane. I hate it. 14th now. I was 7th. Fuck's sake. Oh man. Why do I even bother sometimes? I got sucked off into a barrier. Come on, let's get back into top 10. Can't believe that. So stupid. Oh man, no, no, no. Oh, cheers, man. What? Oh, get out of it. Got a 5-second penalty for that. It's not my fault that he crashed. Oh, piss off. Stupid game. Come on, mate. Told you I'd be getting penalties. Okay, there's one position. Oh, so stupid. This is the pain of GT sport. Things would be going well and then you just crash, get sucked off or get a penalty. I mean, that was a stupid penalty. Let's catch up with these two guys. If I can somehow get past them and then get a couple of seconds gap, I can still finish 9th. They are fighting quite a lot, so could happen. That's it. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Do something silly. Do something very silly. Back on him. That's not going to end well for one of you. That was a brave move. I've got nothing to lose now, I might as well just go for it. Contact. Drag race now. Come on, right. Need to have a good lap now. Put away from these guys as much as possible. Oh, he's spinning. I can hear him. He's in the wall. Okay, I've got 1.3 to Tommy 1 behind. Still at 10th, it might be a bit difficult to still keep this 9th. Got a flag. Fight with each other. Fight. There's so much fighting here. I could have got such a good position from this. If I wasn't such an idiot. There we go. Is the moment of truth. Can I keep this position? I don't think I will. No. Didn't. Ah, screw that race. 12. I didn't get rid of all the penalty either. Oh, 11. That was stupid. It was just my mistake. Like, it's hard enough to go through there, like on your own, but like following someone, I don't know, it just messed me up. So there you go, bottle job once again. Absolute stupidity. It was a barrier suck this time. It wasn't even a gravel suck or a astro suck. Oh man. That penalty was an absolute joke. Couldn't believe that. Okay, my gears, I use X for up and square for down. That gives us... Okay, this gives us 15 minutes to try and sort out my my driving ability in the 4GT around this track. I'm going to try it. Back from dinner. Oh, I didn't see Veyron G Group 4 one make as part. Yeah, it seems around this track that, or around Dragon Trail Seaside, that Veyron is ridiculously quick. We want a drunk stream. Then my DR would go right down. I have often like had a beer or two while streaming. I don't have any beers with me. Maybe I should go and buy some. Should I go for a mid-stream? I could stream on my phone, do a live stream with me shopping in Tesco. Okay, maybe I'm going to put it up to TCS 1. That seemed to really work in the Lexus. It just has so much drama in this car for the corners. What if I'm better when I'm drunk? It's a good question. I think there's a case you could make. I think some people are actually better when they're slightly tipsy. It kind of, oh my god, it kind of makes you more, or less cautious. You just go for it. My personal best around here is a 204.3, which I set in the Lexus. Oh my god, what the hell was that? So if I can beat that, that'd be good. It's a good start. Man, this car is just so much drama. Good looking car though, I really like the look of this car. I can't get over that race I just did, like, it was so stupid. It was the second apex I was scared of hitting, and then I hit the first apex. I still need to enter the race, yes, but I think I can get into it now. When I started this session I couldn't. The race entry thing was blanked out. I'll do a couple of laps and then I'll join. I'll still 15 minutes. I lost SR, yes I did. I'm still S rated, but it went red. This track, this car, recipe for disaster. Yes, but it is the fastest car, so it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk I need to take. It's a nightmare through here. I'm on target here for a 204. So, and it wasn't a good lap. It wasn't even that clean, to be honest. Drifto Kanza, yeah. You're going to see in tomorrow's video that I can drift. Oh god. Okay, that's no longer on target for 204. Yeah, let's try a bit more front. Get to dig in a little bit more. A lot better. Two rear, wait. Sorry, yeah, what am I doing? God, that bump. Still up though. Oh man, sick drift. God, it's such a nightmare to control around here. I can go way quicker than what I've managed here. This is the thing though, it's like, this is the quickest car, but it's really hard to drive consistently. So, over the course of a race, it might not be quicker if you can't drive it, which I can't, clearly. You have to lift off over that bump. Yeah, I'll do that next time. I'll try that. It's probably just before the 150 board this time. There we go. That's better. Primary weakness of this car though is, oh, Jesus Christ, is the brakes. And you see there, it's just awkward sometimes. It's a 205.2, so I need to gain a second on that, which I can do. Hello, are you a beginner? Yes, I am. On evidence of today's races, I am actually a beginner. That's better. Oh man, this car. I don't like it. 21 seconds penalty. Oh boy. Alright, come on. Wait. I'm using 7 controller sensitivity. 21 second penalty. Oh, good times. Let's have another look at this. So far. That's just ridiculous how far ahead. Go on, let's watch a replay. "21 years, Your Honour." They should bring back capital punishment. If it's a really bad penalty, get executed. Right, let's see what this guy does then. Okay, right. See what he does then. Second gear. He's revving it right out. It's the best way over this car, I guess. Sixth gear. Just after 100. Third gear. Nice and steady. So smooth. Oh, a little bit of a slide, but he's okay. And again, so much drama in this car. Even the fastest time is getting slides through in this car. That is ridiculously smooth. Oh man. He killed that. Is that a bit of handbrake? Oh boy, he destroyed that. That is ridiculously smooth. He's nailing it. Restart my game. Yeah, replay's messing it all up. Just restart. That is ridiculous how smooth that was. Borderline scary. Obviously, yeah, obviously he's on a wheel, but still, like, to do that is crazy. Right, just restart. We've got 5 minutes until the race starts. I don't know what car to use. I think I'm just going to go to the Lexus, I think, because I don't feel confident in that 4 GT. Yeah, pad, like, the controller versus pad on this game, I think the wheel is easier to be smoother, and smoothness does matter a lot on this game. But you can still be very quick on the controller. You can be smooth on the controller. It's just a bit harder to do, I think. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Yeah, it depends how good you are with your fingers, I suppose. If you're a pro fingerer. Yeah, so yeah, this was happened to me earlier. You watch these replays and then you get the blue screen of death a bit later on. So you don't want that, do you? Headphones are Corsair. Oh, I can't remember the name of them now. Void Pro. Corsair Void Pro. Oh man. I'm going to go Lexus. Someone asked me to do Aston. I could use the Aston, but I haven't got enough time to practice it. I've only got 3 minutes, which isn't enough to learn one card, I think. Did you think this would surpass FM7 for your channel popularity? I thought it'd be balanced. I thought it'd be equal, to be honest. But yeah, Gran Turismo Sport has really helped. Really helped. Do you do viewer races with your streams, or do you do? Yeah, I do. I like open lobbies from time to time. There we go, Lexus. So last time I qualified 8th, finished 4th, which isn't too bad. Might be hard to repeat that, but I'll give it a go. So this car just feels more controllable to me. It isn't actually the easiest car to control throttle. It's just, I don't know, it's just less dramatic. And then that there happens. Do I play with the pad? Yes. Possible Horizon 2 or 3 stream. I streamed Horizon 2 a while ago. I think I'm going to wait until 4. I mean, I might do some streams, so I'm not going to say no, but I'll definitely be streaming Horizon 4. Now you can watch someone who's miles worse compared to that replay we just watched. Yeah, you can take that bump on the right if you just lift. It's alright. That's the line you want. How big is that penalty going to be? Just 11 this time. Oh my, what am I doing? Green flag. Yeah, so every now and then I do open lobbies. The problem is, like, I used to do them all the time, and people would always request open lobby, and if I did anything different, all the comments would just be open lobby, do an open lobby, open lobby. And I just couldn't escape from it. So I do them, I still do them, but just not as much. Like I might do a couple of races at the end of this. Like last week we did a couple of races, and it was actually really good fun. So every now and then, yeah, they'll come up. Just down here. Oh, 5-second penalty. I'm going to get F1 2018. Yeah, I'm going to buy that. Oh, I'm second. Okay. Cal's just decided not to join in on this one. Oh, what's going on? Load of DS rated drivers. Look at the lap times from 4th to 5th. 2:05.2 and then 2:11. What is going on there? Oh, right, it's my SR. It's gone a little bit down then. Okay. Yeah, it's because of that stupid wipe. I apparently wiped that guy out on the last race. Okay, well, we got a shot of a victory at least. Well, hopefully. He is about a second quicker than me, though, in the Mustang. Well, I didn't know this. Apparently, it's just down to my sportsmanship rating. So your sportsmanship rating, it looks like it's a letter, like from E to S, but it's also a number from 1 to 99. If it's 99, then it's S. I can't remember the exact. I think it's 75 to 99 is S, or is it something like that? So if you're 99, you'll get matched with the very best. If you're like 80, you won't get matched up with. You're still S, but you won't get matched up with the best. And there's a guy at the back there, 2 minutes 50. We're going to lap him on the 4th lap. At that rate. Can I check? You can check that number, yes. If you go to your Kudos, go to Kudos Prime. My car's got the number 3 on it. I should be finishing 3rd. What's the number by your name, Preston? That is, because you're a sponsor, that's how many months you've been a sponsor of the channel. Okay, that's an awful line. Oh god, this is going to be an absolute mess. Okay, rule number 1 of this race is don't get caught up into the pack. Because if that happens, you're going to get messed up. Kudos Prime or the Gran Turismo Sport companion app. Right, here we go. So starting second this time. We'll see if we can win. Got an SS rated driver behind in the BMW Z4. I think there's only going to be 4 people in this race really. Everyone from 5th backwards just forget they exist. Ideally, I like to try and control this from the front. That Mustang's good in the line though. Oh god. I don't know how good the Mustang is on fuel though. I could undercut him if I could stay right behind him. Almost got murdered. God, so twitchy. Oh, he's very lucky there's not spin. Just came off the gas. Right thing to do. Mustang's good in a line. As long as I'm 4 tenths behind, so I'm in the slipstream. So you're going to defend. Goes a little bit deep. He's worried about me. Yeah, I'm kind of okay sitting here. I'm surprised he hasn't driven off, to be honest. Maybe he's fuel saving too. I need to sort myself through that corner. It's not an easy corner to get right. Graze the inside of the wall there. I'm not sure if I'm in the slipstream range. Gaining a tiny amount. That wasn't a very good mounting from me, but I'm still there. I'm right back on him by the end of the lap, that's good. So we've recovered. I don't know how good that Ford is on fuel. I need to sort of do my research more so I know what to expect in the pit lane, but we'll have to see. Ragged, not poor exit. I just need to, he's quick, just need to get with him by the time we pit. It's over a second now, the gap. See just how spread out the field is on the map. It's like half a lap already. In fact, I think we might lap one of the people here by the end. Oh man, I still can't get that corner right. Gap's over 2 seconds now. It's ridiculous how much that's opened up. Turned out now. Oh man, it's been a really bad lap. I was right on him now. Surrendered 2 seconds. Okay, so I need to rely on fuel here, I think. He's not going in. Staying out. The Mustangs. Quite good.
And his name is Super GT.
Many thanks, Adam, for the 2. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Relying on fuel 100% here. I need the fuel to come out in my favour. But he looks in control. It looks like he's probably fuel saving as well. Oh man. I needed that slipstream. I needed slipstream, but when I'm not in it, then I'm not getting sucked along. Let's see how this goes. Is he going to pit? No, he's not. Okay. Okay, race over. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, someone just shoot me in the head now. That's such a joke. Oh man. I've still got to finish second here. That's the aim now. My concentration's been awful tonight. Too many mistakes. Try and get it right this time. I did it perfectly in the last race. It's just like, oh, had to reset. I don't know. It's probably quicker to reset me actually, rather than awkwardly trying to get round. Maybe the reset helped me. I'm not sure. Let's see what fuel the guy has, the Frenchman. 6. Okay, I have 13 or 12 now. I wouldn't have saved much over him. Okay, I must finish second. I can't afford to be finishing less than second here. Yeah, at least I have fresh tyres at the end. So let's look at it the positive way. Right, I made it in. Let's see. Oh God! You're not coming through that gap. You are not coming through that gap. Oh boy, that was close. That was a nice little surprise for him, and for me. Cheers, mate. That's such an annoying thing in this game. Guy ahead makes a mistake and then you end up boosting them because you can't get out of the way. Okay, well, we have a race. It's got a penalty though, so should be alright. Well, keyword should. I need him out of my slipstream, ideally. Alright, 2 more laps. Okay, the gap's going up. Nearly a second. Battle of the Lexi. What's the plural of Lexus? I like Lexi. We'll go with that. There can only be one true Lexi user. Yeah, put it away now. I'm lapping someone now. Jesus. Blue flag! Sing the Vettel blue flag song. Oh, he's ghosted anyway. Oh man, it's such a relief to have this feature. Don't have to worry at all. Finish second here. This is silly though, because I could have won this. You know, if I just was a bit more consistent, stayed in the slipstream, maybe go for a move, just get track position, just defend. Could have done it. He does seem to be quicker than me though. To be fair, the leader is quicker than me, so it would have been hard to win, but it was possible. Turn 10 should take notes. Yeah, ghost out the back markers. Honestly, it helps so much. It's so simple as well. He's still there, this guy. Even if he gets past, he's got a penalty, so I've got to stick with him if that happens. Gotta make sure it doesn't. Give me a penalty. Lapping someone else here. Michael. Okay, well, it's going to be a second. Which, to be fair, it looked like it was going to be a second anyway, even if I didn't make that mistake. Because the fuel difference between me and the other guy wasn't big enough. You never know, but I don't think I would have been. There we go, that's it. Seconds. Oh, that'll have to do. At least it wasn't a full GT. No full GTs in the top 5. There's something. Yeah, it was going okay until that stupid mistake. You try and push it into that pit lane, you pay the price. Yeah, I could do another Dragon Trail. I feel like another Dragon Trail because I want to avenge myself for that stupid performance I did. There we go. Second. I've still only won like 34 races. It's very hard. I haven't won many recently. It's been very, very difficult. See the 40 seconds back to 4th. I did say at the beginning, like, forget about everyone from 5th backwards. They didn't even finish. None of them finished. Stupid. This guy, stupid BOP, stupid penalty, dumb game devs. You're still playing though, just like me. I complain, but we love it really. Okay, how long until this one? Ah, yeah, 4 minutes. Nice. Let's do it. Okay, right. Top 5. Top 5 this time. And I'm going to try and get a quick qualifying lap in because I know that I can do a 45. Yeah, love-hate relationship, definitely. I mean, even in the course of this stream, loved the Bathurst race I did, 8th to 4th, solid race. The next race, make stupid mistakes at Dragon Trail. There's no way I'm using that TT. I tried it earlier and it's just like a second slower even if I absolutely nail it. Right, here we go. I've got probably only one chance. I need to rev halfway only. That can be done flat, but you have to get it dead right. Okay, it's not a good lap. High 46 at best. We will have enough time for one more. 46.5, okay. I was only 2 temps off there, 3 temps off my best. That bodes well. Come on, I can get 45, I know I can. Temps up at this point. Just need another 2 more. Oh, full send. Oh man, no. Still half a second. Yeah, got it. Just about. Will I get it? I'll be just about. Oh yeah, 45.998. And I made a mistake at the chicane as well, so could have been quicker. But at least that's an improvement, slight improvement. Okay, nice. Bit of an improvement on qualifying time. Good to see. Try and do 4 laps this time without getting a stupid penalty or crashing to the wall. Okay, so I probably only improved by... Wait. I don't think I actually improved my grid position as a result of that, but always worth doing because you never know. Right, is this the third time I've done this race? I think it is. I need to go a little bit better this time. Yeah, I gained precisely 0 positions for improving my lap time there, but as I say, you never know. Always best to improve. Yeah, Calster's really killing the times today. Top 10 star, all 3 on B and C. Race A we can forget about. It's not normally worth doing anyway. Starting when inside the top 10 this time, aiming for a top 5. I'm happy for the top 5. Oh, there's a nice message there. Razor, love your videos. Greetings from Austria. I don't know if you can quite read that behind the donations there. The way you pronounce Bathurst is so cringy. I do it deliberately now. I know I do it wrong, but I do it deliberately now. Just to annoy everyone. So when I said Alsace, everyone got triggered, so I carried on doing it. There we go, starting 7th. Let's get that 5th. Got a gold Veyron, look at that. Mustang back there as well. Let's go. The snake at the beginning of every race. Look at this. Lucky to not lose a position from that. So we'll Calster in this race as well, again. Schleifer. We're getting in my way. That's 6th. Do not give me a penalty for that. Do not give me a penalty for that. That's such a common occurrence around here. Trying to dodge people who messed up the chicane. Okay, can we catch up with 3rd and 4th? That'd be nice. Get away from this guy behind. On the I can hear it. So distracting having someone that close. I can just hear him going over those curbs. sense that I am gaining on these guys ahead. You can see that coming. Position, yes. Come on. That's too deep. I've actually got away as a result of that. Obviously going to lose out to the guy ahead. Okay, this race is going okay. 463. That's I'm actually the fastest person on that lap. What the hell? Okay, the top two they're fighting, so that's why they're not quick. Well, they are quick, but not because they could be. Wonder how big that penalty is. It's a second ahead. Don't think he's going to go for it. I hope he doesn't anyway. Jesus, that was so close. Oh, hit him. That Roswell guy, he went for a move. Obviously the Italian guy fought him off. Costa going defensive up ahead. He's just about keeping that guy behind him. Too mad about that. If this guy wants to have it, he can go for it because he got a penalty. Costa's lost it. Oh man. Bottle again. They're slowing right down. What are they doing? Oh man, that wasn't too bad. Third. Settle for that. Oh, that was a slightly better race because I'll be honest. The pressure was on there going for that final chicane because I thought I haven't bottled it yet. When's that bottle going to happen? And then I kind of did, but got away with it. But yeah, I'll settle for that. third place, moving up from 7th. That's good. I was expecting 5th, so up 4, always good. Good stuff. Causto again with the bottle. Unlucky bout. I've got a quicker lap. Oh mate, who's... Oh, look at how close that lap time is. I was 6,000ths off of the fastest lap. So these two were just fighting the whole time, just defending. Looked like a good race though. I was happy with that result. Is it quicker to short shift the rail? Well, Calster was just saying shift it halfway, and I seem to be quicker by doing that. So I would say yes. It seems to be that way. So I'd recommend short or mid shifting if you like. What can we do now? We could do open lobby now. Let's do a couple of races. Create a room. We'll begin in group 3, but we can change it. Okay. I like this. You know, we're gonna do these full starts. I think they're fun. So you need to hold your brake, wait for the lights to go out, and then let go of the brake. We'll put a little bit of fuel and tyre wear, not that it will really make much difference. Racing hards. Weak. No. Just a minute. Track, first race. We'll do Maggiore because we haven't... Is it... Which one is it? Might be West. Yes. That's the good one. Right. Oh right, yeah. Let's change that slipstream. That's a good point. Because the slipstream is OP as it is. Is the pizza on its way? I haven't ordered one. Next time we do the endurance race, the pizza is going to happen. The pizzas for the endurances. Weak. Surely that's the right setting. We'll go real. Let's go real. Hey Rosso, how are ya? How you doing? Okay, that filled up quick. There we go. Calster's in. King Willie. A couple of people we were just racing against actually. Car choice. Someone was screaming for the Aston. For the bar first race. I'm going to give it a try here. Weak is stronger than real because... Oh, okay. Fair enough. I would have thought it'd be the weakest setting, but we'll go for real. Look at the size of the wing on this. A couple of British cars here. McLaren, Aston Martin. Good to see. Good to see. You're doing another 200 laps. Not now, but the endurances are going to happen. It's just I'm busy this weekend, so this weekend I'm going to Silverstone. there's the World Endurance Championship, 6 hour. So I'm going to be there both days, Saturday, Sunday. Weekend after, I'm going to Scotland. My sister lives in Scotland, so I'm going to visit her for a while. And unfortunately that coincides with the release day of Formula 1. So for Formula 1 content you have to wait a little bit. The release day is on 24th of August. And that's the day that I leave. So I won't be back until the Monday, so you have to wait a couple of days. If you want some F1 2018 carnage. I could do a career mode as well. I think the online is probably my main focus. There's quite a few games coming out. Like we've got another V Rally coming out. We've got Dakar 18, we've got another NASCAR game, we've got Forza Horizon 4. September and October is normally the time of the year for these new games. So, well, good times basically. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to come up with content. GT Sport's been out for nearly a year. Forza 7's been out for nearly a year. I'm lapping really badly here. Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of those games are... I mean, I looked at the gameplay of Dakar and it looks a bit sketchy. I mean, NASCAR, I'm not a NASCAR person, I'm not sure. I mean, it might be worth a stream or two, just for the lols. NASCAR, me playing NASCAR, I'll be awful at it, but might be a bit of fun. This is one of my favourite tracks in the game, this Maggiore and this configuration. It just skips out the worst part of Maggiore. They nerfed the GT, I think they made it worse. They reduced its power, I think, by 1%, or made it heavier. But it's still very fast. Fair play. Kept it around the outside there. Oh, my post sliding everywhere. LOL. Right, this. Oh, I can't even cancel that now. I don't know what the grid's going to be. How come you're not playing the dailies? I've done that already. We've been playing that for 3 hours. They were good fun. We had a good couple of races, but now it's time for a couple of races with my viewers and subscribers. You have the honour of trying to beat me, or getting punted by me, probably. Okay, keep your foot on the brakes, guys. Everyone's going. No one knows how to do those. Cow's driving a weird VW thing. Okay, so if for those of you who don't know what that is, they've added a new feature. It's called Grid Start with false check. So with grid start, you're standing still, and you have to keep your foot on the brake, and then when the lights go out, the 5 lights will light up, and then when they go out, then you can release your brake and go. Oh, that's a big lunge. And that catches a lot of people out. Most people haven't done it, to be fair. Bare cuts. I think it's clean though. Losing out. This Roswell guy's quick. I think we just raced him. Oh, that's a penalty. This car feels just a bit clunky. A bit clunky. A bit clumsy. Yeah, that's a penalty. Oh, he's defending now. Might give me a chance to catch up. Just 2.5 seconds gap. I'm in this no man's land where you have the most boring races of all time. Yeah, this might be a dull one for me to the end. How's the Ferrari at Brands? Yeah, so Daily Race A, the Ferrari 250 GTO. It's a weird one, particularly with the way it shifts. So you need to sort of really minimise the amount of times you downshift, because when you shift back up again, it's so slow. The gear shifts are really clunky. So you want to avoid that as much as possible. It's not too bad in terms of handling. It's a bit heavy, but it gets the job done, and it doesn't really spin out too much on the excess of corners. Yes, I'm using the DS4 controller, yeah, just a normal controller with the joysticks. A lot of people ask if I'm using 6-axis, but it's just a normal controller with the thumbsticks. Thumbstick master race, you know? Controller master race. think I am slightly catching up, but not by much. They are fighting quite heavily up there. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, the control and the wheel are fairly well balanced on this. I think smoothness is really important, and for that reason the wheel it might be easier to be smooth. But in terms of pure pace, I don't know. I think it's similar. You can be good on both. It's like Forza, you basically don't stand a chance on a wheel. But on this, it's fairly well balanced between the two. I am gaining, but it's not much. And Evans is still back there. Hi Steve, just want to ask if this game is anything like Gran Turismo 6. To be honest, I can't give you an answer because I've never played Gran Turismo 6. I've never played Gran Turismo 5 either, so I don't actually know. Yeah, so I was a massive fan of the early Gran Turismo games, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But 5 and 6 I haven't played. So I can't tell you. Penalty. Or is it? No. Escaped that one. For gear changes I use square for down and X for up. Which is different than what I use on Forza. Forza I use E for up, which is the same as circle, and X for down, which is the same as square. So for down gears I use the same button essentially, but for up gears I use slightly different buttons. And weirdly enough, I find it actually quite easy to adapt between the two. I don't know, it just comes very naturally to adapt to different consoles with different buttons. It doesn't really take much thinking. Am I going to participate in an F1 league? It might be a good idea. Like an AOR league or something. I could try it. It might be a good way actually for me to get better at the game, because I feel like my pace on F1 games isn't all that great. To be fair, it wouldn't be, because I haven't played it that much. But yeah, it might be a good idea. Depends how often they are and like what the schedule is. Evans now hunting me down. So we have a race now. couldn't really make any impressions on the top two. When they're fighting, I can gain a 10th on them. When they're not fighting, I lose half a second a lap. Now it's within a second of me. Unfortunately, the Aston just feels a bit too heavy in the corners. It doesn't like to turn. Cheers, Rosso. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone should have a look at his channel, actually. Very quick Gran Turismo player. Oh, God. Now, there's a fair few, like, really quick Gran Turismo players who make videos. Like, who are much quicker than I am. You got Rosso there, F4H Rosso. Tijni, very quick. Oh, what's his name? The Kai, 25, he's very fast. Z28, of course. Eries.
And his name is Super GT.
Gel Van Andel with a €1. Many thank you. Many thank you. Many thanks. I can't even speak English anymore. Many thank you. Thank you for the support, everyone. Oh God. That's it. Game over. So I'm cutting back on the exit. I ain't giving up, mate. Alright, that's it. Run him out. That's the way to do it. And I got the gap. That McLaren's actually pretty quick. Flashing me. Come on, mate, bring it on. Cheeky flasher. I even ghosted out there, I was going that slow. Gone for it. He's not going to make that one work. Not on this day of history. Okay, one lap showdown. Aston versus McLaren. We've both got penalties as well. The McLaren get a buff, it may well have done. They did change a lot of Group 3 and 4 cars in the last update. Best place to look is on the Gran Turismo website. They list all the changes they made on the updates, and I think there may be a good chance that it was changed. Because it never used to be that great a car. There, but he's flashing me still. See that? Oh, big lunge. That's not going to work. Oh, Chaos just lost out. Ooh, yeah, just about kept it. Oh, he took the 1 second. Cowster again. What's up with you today? Throwing away wins. Oh man, it's getting hot in here. I'm really happy with this lighting, to be honest, because it was like you were talking to a silhouette, because it's fully dark now outside. Green Reason, thank you for tuning in, mate. I'm glad it's not too bad. It seemed a bit nippier than the Aston. The Aston, like, it felt so clunky through the corners. It just did not want to turn. Simply, simply lovely. Okay, let's do another one. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. See, this was quite a cool track. This was the track in the FIA season just a moment ago, on yesterday. And Cal, that is a good idea. We'll do a reverse grid. Or I'll decide the grid. Yeah, no one knows this track, but, well, you'll have to learn it. Ascended Racing, Group 3 at Fisherman's Ranch. Yeah, no one knows this track. Okay, how about Interlagos? Everyone knows Interlagos. What am I looking for? Grid. Actually, yeah, reverse grid. Yeah. Right, Interlagos. Yeah, well, I don't think everyone has played these new tracks. Amazingly, not everyone does these FIA races now. I'm gonna go for the Mustang around here. Let's give everyone a lap or two to warm up, and then we shall let the games begin. Yes, yes. Interlagos. Interlagos is a cool track. I never used to know what to think of it, but I think it's true of most tracks with me. The more I play it and get good at it, the more I like it. It's as simple as that. Obviously, there's still tracks I don't like as much as others, like Alsace. I think that's kind of a weird track. Alsace. Yes, I'm trolling with that pronunciation. So you may well have seen my recent video featuring this exact car and this exact circuit, where we tried to hunt down the 4 GTs. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you haven't watched it, then go and have a watch. 4 GT hunting, I think it was called. You can look forward to a Forza Motorsport 7 video tomorrow. much more Gran Turismo Sport during the week. There won't be a stream on the weekend, as I said. I'm going to Silverstone this weekend, but there will be videos. It's always good to race with my subscribers or anyone that wants to race against me. Lots of people are always asking, can I please race you? Get lots of messages all the time. So this is your opportunity to do that. And it's just, you know, some relaxed, well, it's not always relaxed. Sometimes it can get heated, but you know, there's nothing riding on it. Apart from your personal pride, maybe. And the shame if you lose to me, of course. So coming round to Is That Glock? Corner, which is it's an official name now, because I changed it. Is that Glock? It is, it's Glock. I actually watched Glock yesterday at the DTM. Let's see what lap time we can get. .36.6 there, 33.6 there. You just slow down on the apex. Penalty? What? Right, let's start. How did Glock do in the second race? Oh, I can't remember. I remember the podium. It was Di Resta, Paffett and Rene Rast. If you haven't watched it, look at the DTM channel. You can see an on-board of Rene Rast. He gets run wide by Pascal Wehrlein twice at the Druids corner. And he goes mental. You can hear it, like, it's a camera inside the car and you can actually hear what he's saying. Remember, hold the brake down, guys, before the light, until all of the lights go out. Oh God, Maximo! I needed to put traction control on now, I think. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Oh man. Yellow flag, yep. Kind of expected that. Oh man, look at this. Oh boy, this is going to go badly wrong for someone. I'm going to cut back on everyone. Yes. Oh, but what is going on here? Oh no. Keep it on. Going back on there, lads. Oh man. What is this? What a mess. To embrace my inner chaos here. God, that Nebrapins guy needs to learn how to race. He's blocking everyone in qualifying. Now he's just lunging everyone in the race. Oh man, 3 abreast here. I'm on your right. I'm on your right. Yellow flag. Oh man. Oh god. Oh no. Jesus. This is not clean. I'm gonna have to have a shower after this. Back to 9th. Calster's up into 3rd already. Probably should give people about another 10 laps worth of practice at the beginning. Come on, we can get well inside the top 5 here. It looks quite close. See how good that Aston is in the line. I know the Mustang's good. Hey racers, how's it going, mate? Good to see you again. Oh, they're all deep. You don't want to go that deep. Oh, watch out for this guy. He's mentally unstable. Inside though. You can try going that deep, it's not going to work. See you later. Okay, race is settled down now, I sense. I suppose that's always it's always going to be like that on a reverse grid. Get out of it. Oh, get out. Screw you, penalty system. Calster's into the lead. It's probably not going to change now. Yeah, reverse grid is interesting, you know. It just really throws a spanner into the works, and everyone has to fight for their every position. What blocking is that, mate? Jesus. Max Verstappen over here.
Oh. Super GT.
Tommy Temple with 20 quid. Oh, mate. Many thanks. Don't spend it all at once. I'll try not to. I'll spend £19 of it. No, many thanks, mate, for the donation. That's really generous of you. Big shout out to everyone who's, well, anyone who's here, you know, viewing, liking the video, supporting, donating, of course. Commenting, just keeping the chat alive. Oh, nearly. Oh, who've joined the lobby as well, of course. This guy's having a hard time with the traction in that car. Oh, quick in the line. Oh, okay, that was a good block. One decisive move to the inside. Oh, a bit wide there. He's going to defend his position, and fair play to him. Fucking hell. If I can get back to third, I'll be happy. Might be tricky though. They're not too far away. It's possible. Still got half the race left. So about another 8 minutes. Tackled this slipstream with this Mustang. Also been going deep into turn 1, so he's going really wide there. I'm going to go up the inside. Contact behind. Come on. I want to get that third place. Can't be having that. How far's the gap? 2.5 to the guy ahead. Guy behind's really deep. See ya later. There was a lot of death in this race. The faithful departed. Bring back the death penalty. That's what I say. Really bad hits. I'm gaining. The third place is in sight. This can happen. This can happen. Still got 4 laps. Yeah, I'm in 6th. Comfortable 6th, that is true. But definitely go better than this. First and second's out of the equation. But third, fourth or fifth certainly aren't. Let's see if we can do it. They're fighting each other. My arch rival is now just ahead of me, 1.6 seconds ahead. It's an interesting race here. So the guy in third has kind of held his own, even though he doesn't seem... It's a bit shaky. I'm very impressed by this Roswell guy in second, giving Calster a run for his money, which doesn't happen very often. Over the line into lap 8, 3 to go. Aston's very deep into turn 1. Going to be under pressure now. King Willie's going to be fighting him. I think my main threat here is King Willie, and he goes through up into third. King Willie looks like he's actually the quickest out of all 4 of us. Well, me and him a bit quicker. That's so stupid. That's such an easy mistake to make, just follow the guy ahead. And I've got a penalty for that. God. I'm going for this move. I don't care. Still that penalty there, which is a bit annoying, but see if I can just get ahead of King Willie on track. Then, if I can do that, I'll be happy. Even if I lose back out because of the position, because of the penalty. Sometimes. Am I going to Mexico? Yes, I'll be in Mexico. So at the end of September, the Forza RC Series 2 final is being held in Mexico City, and I will be there, yes. And then we've got, of course, the Grand Finals in London. We don't know the dates of that. But I'll be there because I mean I live close to London, about 45-minute journey on the train. So I believe that the final will be held at the Gfinity Arena. It makes sense because purpose-built building for esports. They held the F1 there, so we know that it can work. But yeah, I'll be there at the final too. So Mexico City, I'll be there. London final, I'll be there. Last lap. That's how you take it. That was a lot better that time. God, first and second is so far away, like 23 seconds ahead. I suppose it's made this race more interesting though, being hit off a couple of times. It might have been a lonely third otherwise. I remember, yeah, the penalties have really evolved in this game. I remember at the beginning you didn't even have to slow down, really. You could just, on the slow corners, it would just serve itself. That's a good drive from King Willie. Let's see if I can get enough slipstream to pass him before the line. I won't beat him because of the penalty, but... Oh, I think I just... Yeah. That would have been third without that penalty. By about 3 thousandths I would have beat him by. And did Calster win? He did. He didn't bottle it this time. Good stuff. Have I ever been to an F1 race? Yes, I went. I've been to 2, only 2. Spa 2010 and Hungary 2016. So I've been to 2. Yeah, you two, Calster and Ryan, at the front there, so far away. That was a decent race though. I mean, fair bit of contact in there. At the start it was a bit chaotic, but all good fun. But that, sadly, ladies and gentlemen, is going to bring an end to the stream. I do hope you enjoyed it as always. If you did enjoy, always hit the like button, subscribe, become a bell end by hitting the bell icon, and if you want to keep up to date on everything, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, it's all linked. Follow me on there. But yeah, coming up to 100k soon, guys. Big occasion, so I'm going to plan something good for that. We'll see what happens. It should happen fairly soon. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed it as always. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the viewers. Had 1.1k viewers at one point. I think that's the highest I've ever had. So that was really good. Really pleased with that. To have that kind of following, that amount of people watching, and had at least about 800-900 for most of it. But yeah, thank you for watching as always, guys. Much appreciate all the love and support. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.